we made it to our destination for the evening.
Vermilionville something. I already forgot. That's really bad.
It's Vermilionville is where we are. It's like a 23-acre historic grounds, I guess you could call it.
We're in Louisiana.
So it's all like the old original buildings, and it's 23 acres. It's another Harvest Host. As you can see, the trend is Harvest Host for this trip out west. We're checking out a bunch of really interesting and cool places with some history. And we have a few more vans here, both Travatos like ours.
Alright, so we checked in, and now I actually have some information about this place. So this is the Bayou Vermilion District's Vermilionville Museum, and it opened in 1990 in order to increase appreciation for history, culture, and natural resources of the Native Americans, Acadians, Creoles, and people of African descent in the Attakapas region through the end of the 1800s.
I don't know where you're reading from, so I can't help with that.
I probably said that wrong, but it is 23 acres and has 25 structures, including a pond that we need to go find that apparently has gators in it.
And I'm originally from upstate New York. She's from Vermont. So I know a little French, so I could actually read the stuff in there, so that was kind of pretty cool. Being in a French Creole area and seeing French. And when I say I'm from upstate New York, I'm like right on the border. She's pretty close, an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where she's from. And we're from the Quebec province where they speak French. So we could read a little bit in there. So that was nice. And they had some funny shirts. So we kind of made an epic fail. We went to the gym this morning thinking we had plenty of time. And we ended up having to do a detour that added on like 34 minutes to our drive, so we would have been here right around a little bit before 3. And yeah, screwed us over because they close tours at 4 p.m. and it's almost 4, and they are not open tomorrow. And they have a dance hall, live music going on, and we really wanted to see a lot of these structures, so it's kind of unfortunate. That's what happens though. Life on the road. Well, that's a menacing sign. Do not feed the alligators. Everybody says that there are gators in this pond, and I really would like to see one. It's in the mid-60s, sunny, so they're probably out here bathing somewhere. Where is the question? We're gonna find it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but right there is a little turtle. He's moving his head.
This past time won't help me getting over it. I don't know what I'm bringing in closer. Yeah, I'm looking ahead, looking out for someone like you.
Alright, I don't think the camera mic is going to pick it up. There's somebody playing the saxophone back over here. Sounds beautiful. And we have now moved over here next to the other vans. The large RV that was parked here, they just left. Their names are Mike and Kim. They do have a YouTube channel. I will put it down in the description for you guys to go and check out their channel. They have their one video up and they're going to start putting some more out. So it'd be great if you guys go over there and give them a follow, subscribe them. But in the silver Travato right here next to me, we also met Jeff, who is in the Travato group that we are part of on Facebook. So it's really cool to be on the road and meet people that you've seen in a group, but you've never met before in person, and you just randomly meet them at a harvest host. That's what makes RV life, van life so amazing. You don't know who you're gonna meet, and it could be anywhere. It could be at, you know, the grocery store, just driving down the road. We had 2 sisters from Texas message us on Instagram while we were driving down the road today. They started following us. And then we had another gentleman message us, and he owns a marketing firm in Ocean Springs where we were, and he took a picture of our van parked outside the donut shop and said hi. So it's really cool. It's what makes this life awesome. You get to meet some great people. Brittany's back here cooking up something delicious for dinner.
We're making the filling of stuffed peppers, though I do wish we actually had some peppers now, because I would have just kind of tossed them in and it would have been delicious.
So we're having stuffed peppers without stuffing the peppers. Sounds delicious. A little hot sauce and it's perfect. Well, while Brittany is cooking some delicious dinner, I am looking for the supposed very large gator that is here. There are tracks over here somewhere, so let's go find them. So I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there are definitely a lot of gator tracks down there. So let's keep looking. So everybody reported that the large gator was over here at the pond with the fountain. So let's take a gander and see. Not spotting anything yet. It's definitely some trampled grass. So he's got to be here somewhere. My guess is somewhere over in this area, which I am not going through that area because I don't feel like getting grabbed by a gator, but definitely a lot of trampled grass through here, a little path, so I doubt that's anybody walking through here knowing that there's large gators. I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys, see if you can see the tracks down here. So it's just a matter of locating it. There's definitely activity. I'm not trying to come face to face with a gator. I'm a lot more responsible than that. I would like to see one from a distance though, and get it on film to show you all and show my family and friends. Kind of a nerd when it comes to wildlife, so hoping to spot one. Guess we'll see. Not having any luck yet. The grounds here, by the way, are beautiful. This harvest host is a gem. I know we've kind of been talking up every harvest host we've gone on this trip so far, but they've all been really great. The primate sanctuary was awesome. The brewing company slash tap room was amazing, and this place is not disappointing one bit. It's such a vast area. You can see we have 3 vans here staying here tonight. I believe there's an RV over here. Nope, they left. So it looks like it's just us 3 Travatos here tonight. But it's a vast, vast property. Lots to see. So definitely on the recommend list. I got really excited for a second. See if I can pick it up on the camera. There's something in the water right there. But I think that, unfortunately, is probably definitely not a gator. Disappointing. We unfortunately struck out on the gator search. We'll try it again though as the sun continues to go down. The sun's starting to go down in the sky. So hopefully the temperatures stay fairly warm and we'll get some action. Stay tuned. Figured while I had a minute, I'm going to give you guys an update too of this issue I'm dealing with. our ladder right here. This is a locking mechanism. The lock for the ladder holds the ladder in place. Can't actually climb this ladder while it's in place on the back door. It's made to come off, has these hooks that hook on our rack down the driver's side. I unscrewed it the other day, came off perfectly easy. Tried it yesterday, tried it today. It'll unlock, but it won't unscrew. So I'm afraid that this black hard plastic head right here came loose on the bolt and it's just spinning, and that's why it won't unlock. So I possibly might have to take the door panels off inside and take the whole ladder off to fix it. Keep you guys updated on that when that time comes. Not doing that tonight, not doing that while on the road right now, not until we get to some place for longer than one night. So Brittany has finished this amazing dinner. Look at that. Got some Frank's Red Hot, of course. And Muna's about to have her dinner. She's just interested in watching birds and the stray cat that Brittany gave some treats to and some wet food. Yeah, went on a little stroll as it's getting dark on my search for gator tello. That's what I'm calling my gator friend I'm looking for, gator tello.
Yeah, there's no gators.
You know, people wrote in the Artist Host reviews that there's a big gator over here.
A lot of them say that.
I think they're making things up because we're on the hunt. I've been out here all day. Haven't found them. But we're gonna watch some YouTube. We just finished dinner. We were watching Nomadic Fanatic's new video and planning kind of our travels. Tomorrow morning we will catch up with you though. Let Brittany explain why we're headed back west and all that good stuff. See you guys in the morning.
See you in the morning. It is the next day. We've already been driving for a few hours and we're headed to our next harvest host, which is pretty unique for as far as harvest hosts go, but we will not give it away, so stay tuned and see where we end up tonight. We should never be allowed to go to Bucees.
We got a new companion to ride in the van.
I told Neil we didn't need it because where are we going to put it? And he claims it's going to go on the dash.
Go right there.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
like that. Yeah.
We also got some food and I also got a new outfit, but I'll show you guys that later. We got to get back on the road and get to our harvest host, and oh my goodness, I'm going to have a Bucky staring at me for the rest of my life now. We made it to the beach in Texas, which we've never been to before.
The water's a little colder than the Florida waters right now. So
It's not as pretty as the Gulf, like in Pensacola, but it's the ocean and it's still beautiful no matter what. This is my favorite place to be ever.
not to mention that you can camp on the beach here. So for like $10, you can get a pass. And there are
A ton.
dozens and dozens of RVs down there. About a half dozen down here, but there's probably 30 to 50 down here. So it's pretty crazy to see. And that's where the van's parked right now, in front of one of these little pavilions. There's some trash cans and got some other RVs parked down in front of the pavilions. This is not where we will be staying though, because there is actually a harvest host 2 minutes up the road. It's an RV park that happens to be on Harvest Host, and we need to fill up our water, dump our tanks, so we figured why not take advantage of our Harvest Host membership. It's really convenient, it's nice, looks like a nice little RV site. We already drove by it, so that's where we will be staying tonight.
Lots of purple in these shells. That's my favorite.
So we made it to the Harvest Host, and our button fell in again. We hadn't mentioned that, but I figured out the issue. This was broken and pushed back right here a little bit. Some super glue does the trick.
Wow, Neil made us dinner tonight. It's our version of beef stroganoff. Oh, I'm also wearing my Bucees outfit. Do you guys see this? It's Bucees. Bucees all around. But we're gonna enjoy some dinner and we're gonna close out this video. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Please make sure to leave a comment below. Please tell us something you like about our videos and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And we're gonna leave you guys with this awesome sunset right here. See you guys in the next one.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see